draft year is the year you really see the true colors of some parents and some hockey players. You see a lot of parents trying to manipulate their way into their kids getting drafted, and you really have to realize that you don't have any say in that. You don't have any say whether your kid gets picked into the draft or not, or if any other kid gets picked into the draft or not. You kind of just have to go into that season, play the best you can as a kid, and realize it's not the end of the world if you don't get drafted. A lot of the players that don't get drafted go a lot farther than the ones that do.
Play more than one sport. Play baseball in the springtime. Go play lacrosse. The more educated your child is on different sporting events and different things, baseball, lacrosse, football, all the other sports, they all offer something different. The coaches are different. They're pushed different in different ways. They have to learn new things, new systems. It educates children that there's more things in life than hockey.
Just don't be so serious. My kids played a lot of hockey, specifically Jake. He played in an academy, which was amazing, and he also played minor hockey. Sometimes you have to make choices that are more suitable to your child, and don't be afraid to follow that. Hockey's great, and right now it's 12 months a year, and sometimes they need a break. So, spring hockey's great too, but maybe they can do something else. Maybe they could play lacrosse or take canoeing lessons, or there's other things. And I think that they should be able to follow those passions as well.
Just support your son or your daughter in the best way possible, and have a big picture in mind. So even if he's playing at a competitive level, the reality is, his hockey career is going to end eventually. And then when you look back, you have to say, what was it all worth?
Enjoy it. Just step back and enjoy it. I think everyone gets far too wrapped up with the end of the journey as opposed to the great moments that they'll share today, for example. I think we look at the end and the big dream as opposed to the moments that those boys will share and remember, which we all do. And I think that's what we need to step back and remember. It's not the parents' memory, it's the parents' social circle, but it's not the parents' memory, it's the boys.
Millions and millions of dollars have been spent on research on athlete development across the country, but parents are very quick to listen to some guy stuffing a brochure in their face about his spring hockey program or his skills program that are trying to get shortcuts, and parents think there's a sort of a magic bullet or something out there that if they pay this guy some money or sign up for this camp or that their kid will rapidly improve. And reality is that there's research that shows it's a long-term process, and there's a proper pathway for athlete development that BC Hockey promotes, that all the information is there for a parent to check out and follow, and if they go down that road, they'll be successful.
I stopped playing hockey because of an injury that in my last season that I knew was going to be my last season, and an injury cut it very, very short. The lifelong friends you meet through hockey, the time you put into hockey, and the lessons you bring with you are always going to be a part of your life, and never take it for granted, because when it's over, you really aren't going to believe how much you miss it. It was a real shocking wake-up call when it was over. So as a player to a player, don't take it for granted. Enjoy every minute of it, and take every little bit you can from it, because it's not going to last forever.
As a hockey mom, one of the things I realized looking back was that I tended to focus on all of the things I couldn't control. I focused on whether or not he made a team, if he had a good game, if he was getting enough ice time, and there was nothing I could do about any of those things, and I would get myself pretty wound up about all of those things. When I realized, as I think back, the things that I could control were the car rides, were the time spent with other teammates, other friends, was our family time, making sure he had a great meal before he went, and a positive experience when he got in the car on the way home. Hockey is an amazing experience for our kids, an amazing experience as parents, and we need to focus on the right things so we can keep it fun.
For more information on the Lessons from Behind the Glass video series, visit bchockey.net or lessonsfrombehindtheglass.com.